Gaming News Show. I'm Todd, that's Trenell.
What's up?
We're here with episode 125 on this beautiful fall Sunday, November 4th.
Oh yeah. Yo, like it's warm outside, man. It's hot.
Yeah, man. For November, definitely.
Yeah, I was out and about all day today, and yesterday was even warm too. Just getting some chores and stuff done. What about your week? How's everything been with you?
Well, I started a new job because Verizon cut me loose. So I had to start a new job. I got a job at Marriott. I'm working in one of their data centers.
Okay.
So it's I don't work from home anymore. I got to commute, but it's just right here in Frederick, so it's like only 25 minutes.
Okay.
Which is cool. And then I had a kid's birthday party. So.
Aww.
Yeah.
Not too much going on. Yeah, I was hanging out. I did get another chance to stream some Assassin's Creed. I'm trying to get through that game. I'm pretty sure I'm close to the end, but I want to get through that before I start my Red Dead adventure. So that's what I've been up to. Just trying to
the horse riding simulator 2018. That's what that shit is. You fucking ride a horse.
So what about the horse testicles? Do they shrink when it's cold? That was one of the rumors out there.
I saw that. I haven't paid attention, but I'm going to be getting it tonight, and I will look.
Okay. Bookie will update us on the horse testicles next time. But yeah, man, just been hanging out. Not too much going on. Shout out to our live audience. We are streaming on both YouTube. On Facebook and on Twitch. So thank you all for tuning in. Really appreciate it. If you have any questions you would like to ask us, make sure you do so. And if you guys are watching on YouTube or you're watching this after the live show, you just hit us up on Twitter. Use the hashtag AskAWGNS to ask us questions, and we'll definitely get back to you guys. Also, we do like to respond to you guys in the comments, so hit us up. Let us know what you guys have been up to. But for now, let's go ahead and get into the show. We're going to start things off with our icebreaker. This is a question that we like to ask of each other to get a sense of where we are on certain gaming related or pop culture related topics. You guys can send us messages submitting questions to us if you would like to. The same channels, Twitter, Facebook, all that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Boogie, this is your question, so I'll let you go ahead and introduce it.
Yeah, just a quick question, because there were two big announcements this past week, or one release and one big announcement. And I just have a question. Is there a big name console or PC IP that you would like to see on mobile?
Oh man, any game that I have played religiously on PC or on console, that's where I like to play it. I've never been like, oh man, I wish I could, take away the functionality of this awesome controller and then like just reduce it to touchscreen controls on my phone. I hate touchscreen controls, which is why I was an adopter of I remember the first Galaxy had like the clickety clack keyboard. That was my #1 favorite phone, just because of the ability to play video games on it. And so, the chat is going wild. We love you guys. But yeah, that was my thing. So I'm not a huge fan of seeing big budget IPs or PC games or console games on mobile. That's not my thing. The only mobile games that I tend to have fun with are the mobile games that started off as mobile games. So like Strike Force, like Candy Crush, stuff like that. I don't even play too many mobile games as it is right now, but I couldn't see it. I mean, bringing back the retro games, Sega has been doing the Sega forever, and they've been bringing back some classics onto mobile.
They don't work,
but they don't work the same way, and there's nothing, in my opinion, that's going to play better than an actual controller that the game was built around.
Right.
So. Diablo. We're gonna be talking about that later, about Lover. Just you wait. We're gonna talk about that in a bit. But yeah, what about you? Is there any that you would actually like to be on mobile?
The only thing I would like to see, and I think that will really work, are the point and click adventures, games like Myst, stuff like that. I would like to see something like that on there, because it's something you can pick up. Sitting in a DMV, or you sitting around waiting for your kid to finish swim practice. You can do a quest or two, and you don't need crazy controls for that. I think those would be the touch would be intuitive for that, because basically all you are doing is pointed at where you want to go.
Yeah. So like those old like Sam and Max games, remember those?
Yeah, Sam and Max.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, like point and click adventure games. I feel like that works just because of the nature of like just pointing and clicking is simplistic. It's easy,
right?
Easy to translate. Not like a whole bunch of inputs that you have to worry about being super precise on. But yeah, okay, I can deal with that. Other than that, I don't really have like any preference or like any game that I would actually want on mobile.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I would personally, because I played Myst, I would love to see Myst in that series show up. A Sam and Max would be nice.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I know they did Final Fantasy Tactics. I tried it. No, thank you. What else?
See, a lot of those games I've never really been a fan of, like when they were on console or PC. So that's why I didn't really think of it. But then they like turn-based RPGs could work, I guess. Not too much to do with that.
They did the full Civ 6 release on it, and I guess strategy games can work. They're RTS type games, because that's really just kind of point and click, hitting icons. So that can work,
tell that to the Command and Conquer fans out there. It's just point and click. Those guys were mad, just like the Diablo boys. We're gonna talk about it later. But yeah, let us know what you guys think down in the comments. If you're watching this on YouTube, are there any big name console or PC IPs that you would like on mobile? Let us know what you guys think down in the comments. We would definitely appreciate the feedback. With that said, let's go ahead and get into the news. We're going to start things off with the quick hits. And our quick hit section is where we take a little bit of time and cover some stories that didn't necessarily get a lot of traction, but there are stories that we want to address. So we'll go ahead and start with the first one up here. And just like talking with the weekly icebreaker, a game that has been out on PC for a long time and then went away is now coming back on mobile. So Runescape is coming to mobile as old school Runescape, and I believe it's available right now. It's
available now. Yeah, I downloaded it. I created a character. I walked around for 5 minutes. I threw up in my mouth a little bit and had to go brush my teeth. And then I promptly deleted it. I have zero interest in it. It looks like an 18-year-old game. Hell, the game is old enough to vote. I mean,
damn, yeah.
RuneScape, get out and vote on Tuesday, please.
Yeah.
but I mean, it does have some appeal. There's people. It's still really popular. People like it, and they play it, and it's I guess it's more of a point and click, turn-based type RPG. It's an action RPG. I'm sorry, and so I guess it can work with touch controls. I know they said they've revamped the touch controls and to make it intuitive and such, but I just
no thanks. I've never played RuneScape, but I have heard of it. It looks terrible. It looks like a really, really old game.
It looks dated.
It's super dated. I don't know, man. I don't know what to make of this. I'm not an MMO fan to begin with, so this is definitely not my jam.
A couple of things they did do that's really smart is, one, they allow you to bring your progress or your account over from your PC game. So if you've been playing RuneScape on PC, you can log into the RuneScape mobile and keep your progress, and the progress from either mobile or PC transfers. And it's also cross-platform play. So if you're playing on mobile, you can play with your friends that are sitting home on their PC. So there's that. There are quote-unquote limitations. I didn't play enough to see what the limitations are. As a free-to-play game. You can have those limitations removed if you pay the $10.99 subscription fee. It's a $10.99 month subscription fee. So if you get a paid account, those limitations are removed, and you can play that way. But I thought it was very smart of them to at least allow people that have been playing with it.
Yeah, allow you to transfer your progress. That's super smart. Yeah, that's probably what they should have did for Diablo. But that's actually pretty smart, pretty intuitive. Cross-platform play. That's a thing. Yeah. Nothing really bad to say about that. I mean, I'm not a fan of RuneScape. I've definitely heard of it. It definitely has a legacy as like one of the first major MMOs to like break out. And it's good that they're allowing it to keep going, because this is one of those things where it would die and then it would be up to the fans to like keep it going.
Right.
But you know, the people behind it are actually, you know, keeping on with the keep on. I don't know.
Keeping it on. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm good on them. I'm gonna have to pass on it though.
No. Like I said, I downloaded it. I played it. Not interested.
Yeah.
Alexa, stop listening. She's about to do something. I can't have it. She turn stuff
But to turn off your whole freaking system.
I don't know why she woke up. I don't know.
Oh man. Next up, we got news out of Red Dead Redemption 2 because they are making all of the monies.
Yes.
All of the monies. Over the weekend, it sold over 725 million units over the weekend.
It made $725 million.
Oh, I'm sorry. $725 million over the weekend, which is and this is counting what? Just
the release date, just the first weekend on the release, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
But does it include like digital and like everything, or what? What's
from what I understand, it includes everything, digital and physical sales.
Okay.
So all sales of Red Dead across all platforms, it made $725 million.
Man, that is a lot of money.
I mean, that's crazy. I mean, the only thing that's beat it was its sister product, GTA 5.
GTA 5, yeah.
Yeah, it made $1 billion. But I mean, gosh, $725 million is nothing to laugh at.
In a weekend.
It's a good game. This is why Rockstar had those guys had that 100-hour crunch, because they wanted this, and now the investors are happy because of course their stock blew up. Yeah. So much money on this game, and that's just like the nerds like me that wanted it first day. It's going to have long legs through the holiday, and probably from the way the game is, horse riding simulator, it's gonna have long legs.
It's gonna have long legs regardless. I mean, because if they can stretch out GTA 5 the way that they did, this game is gonna live on forever. Like this game is gonna live for quite some time. I mean, I was done with GTA 5 before it came out on current generation consoles. So I actually had it on the Xbox 360. I played the online once that was, because the online wasn't available at launch. And that's the same thing here. Is that correct?
That's correct. The online is not going to be available for a couple of months now.
Yeah. So I didn't. So yeah, I played the online, had fun, and then I was done. And then, you know, when it came out on Xbox One and PC and PS4, you know, I didn't really see a need to repurchase it. But man, this game is going to be out for a while. And what about the PC release? I see Mount Lover talking about the PC release down in the chat.
There's rumors that there's going to be a PC release. Rockstar has been mum on it. So I'm sure it will be. GTA 5 eventually came to PC. I think it took a couple of years. It was like a year or two after the second gen release, right?
Yeah, something like that.
So I would expect it to be 1 to 2 years from now.
Well, I can't wait to see what's going to happen with this. I mean, I do plan on buying the game. I haven't purchased it yet. I was a huge fan of the original Red Dead Redemption and even a fan of Red Dead Revolver. So I'm really excited to get back into the series. But yeah, man, this game is gonna be making money for a very long time to come. I mean, and they still pushing out DLC for GTA 5. So Rockstar probably doesn't need to make another game for like 10 years. They're probably not gonna
another 8 years. Yeah,
another 8 years. Yeah, they're not making any more games.
Yeah, so, and Michael Pachter, just to answer Mount Lover, Michael Pachter, we all know who Michael Pachter is. He makes all these crazy. He's pretty accurate usually, but he's estimated.
The analyst dude, right?
Yeah, the analyst. Yeah, he's estimated it costs around $170 million, or more. So
to make what's it called?
To make Red Dead 2. So I would say if he's saying about 170, maybe closer to 200 when you look at marketing and stuff. So 200 to 250 million around. And you know, they're bringing in 725 million in revenue.
It's a lot of money, man.
Yeah.
So that's a whole lot of money. So yeah, big ups to Red Dead. I can't wait to play it. Let's go ahead and move on with the quick hits. And this is actually pretty interesting.
This is something nobody wants.
No, this is something that, I mean, nobody probably needs this, but it should have been there anyway. The Nintendo Switch is finally going to allow its users to watch YouTube.
Possibly.
Yeah, it's rumored. It's rumored.
Right. Can we watch Netflix?
No, I believe you can watch Hulu and that's it.
I thought that was rumored too, right? Wasn't Netflix rumored?
I didn't hear that, but I know that isn't Hulu available on the Switch?
I don't know.
I don't know. No idea. I have absolutely no idea. Oh, he's booting it up right now.
Yeah, I'm going to check right now just because I haven't touched my Switch in about 3 weeks. That's when I pre-ordered Super Smash.
Uh-huh.
But
yeah, rumor has it that, you know, there's going to be a YouTube app that's going to make its way to the Nintendo Switch as early as next week. Rumor comes from
a French outlet.
Yeah, a French outlet that basically put the news out there. There's been no official word from Nintendo, so my guess is that this is not gonna happen because like I don't know why, because the what's it called, Nintendo the Wii U had YouTube and it had a web browser, it had Netflix, it had all of these things. I'm not sure why they've kept it off of the Switch.
The Wii U also had built-in chat, right? Did the Switch have built-in chat? I don't remember.
Built-in chat? What do you mean? Voice
game
chat?
Chat? Yeah, voice chat.
Depending on the game, yeah.
Is it built into the Switch, or do you have to use?
No, I'm talking about the Wii U.
Oh, the Wii U, yeah, it had. Oh, I guess it didn't have built-in chat at all. No, it depended on the game, you said.
Depending on the game, yeah. Some games had game chat.
You didn't have to connect to your cell phone.
No, definitely didn't have to connect to your cell phone. Definitely did not have to do that. Do you see Hulu on there?
I gotta put in my password because I haven't touched it in so long.
No, but this would actually be pretty cool though. I mean, they do allow you to upload to social media. I don't know if they allow you to upload to YouTube, but if they did that, it would make uploading to YouTube even easier. But the thing is, anytime you upload a Nintendo video to YouTube, it gets demonetized. So yes. I don't know what the point of that would be.
Yes, Hulu is here.
Yeah. See, I knew Hulu was there.
And I'm checking Netflix. Netflix is not.
Yeah, no Netflix.
Just Hulu right now.
Yeah, Hulu, and that's about it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't care to watch I don't care to watch YouTube on my Switch. I don't care to watch Hulu on my Switch. I have a cell phone with a screen.
Right. I have a tablet that I can use, and it's I have my PC that I can use. I have my Xbox, my PlayStation. I have all these other devices that I can use to watch things online.
Mm-hmm.
And like the whole thing about the Switch is that it's portable, but like if I were to take my Switch outside and not have Wi-Fi, I wouldn't be able to use it anyway.
Yeah.
So it's pointless. It's something that should be there, but it really doesn't. You really don't need. Oh my God, Morgan. My God. But yeah, I think that's the reason why they're avoiding these things is because of what Morgan just said. They don't want that on the Switch. No. And that's the reason why we have nothing except for
that's
Hulu.
why there's no browser, right?
No browser whatsoever. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Hopefully it happens. I mean, it is YouTube. YouTube is dope. I don't know. Hopefully it happens, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
The more I see things like this showing up on the Switch, the more I say why. Because even people that have a Switch as a primary console, they still have mobile phones, and they're more than likely to pick up their mobile phone to watch a YouTube or a tablet to watch YouTube. Because again, the mobile phone screen resolution is better than what the Switch has.
Right, and like if you have a Switch, if the Switch is your primary console, then you better have a mobile phone because you need it. so
you can get those strat. That your strat running in Splatoon.
Yeah. Let's get Bing videos on Switch. All right, moving on to the next story. This is the last one in our quick hits. We're going to talk about Rainbow Six Siege because it turns out that there are being censored in China. A lot of images related to violence, gambling, sex. All that stuff has been censored out. And on the screen here, you can see I have an example of one. There was like a neon light showing like a, you know, a very sensuous woman, you know, risque, you know, dancing on the pole. And they changed that for whatever that hand motion is. I don't know what that is supposed to be.
She's pointing at somebody.
I don't know what that is. It's definitely not sexy. So I guess that's why they put it there. But yeah, right. This has a lot of Rainbow Six Siege players upset. Well, mostly because I mean it doesn't really change anything.
Right. I don't. This is the reason I put this on there. I don't understand why people don't understand what's going on. I guess because I'm assuming they feel like this is going to be on their game too.
No, it's just in China.
Yeah, this is being localized to China. They took out skulls. They took out any references to gambling. They took out the blood splatters. They took all of that stuff out, but localized to the Chinese client. Yeah. Unless you're downloading the Chinese client, you're never going to see this. Even if you place a Chinese player. They're going to see something a little bit different than you, but the game is actually going to play and react the same. So I don't have a problem with that. I mean, that's just the way things happen when you want to send it to China. When they localize stuff, this is not unusual. They do it to most games.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, Mount Lover said in the chat, I'm surprised that they're even getting this game. Exactly. It's very rare that they get Western games in China to begin with.
Yeah.
So for them to even get it is one thing. I'm pretty sure it's not the Chinese market or the Chinese player base that's upset. No. It's mostly, you know,
it's the government. It's absolutely the government. And they just recently started allowing Western-based or console sales in China not too long ago. I want to say within the past 5 years. They just started letting Microsoft sell Xboxes and Sony sell PlayStations. I still don't think they allow Nintendos to be sold there because it's a Japanese product.
Yeah, Japanese product, and they don't mess with Japan.
Yeah, but Sony's PlayStation is there, and on top of that, there's a limit to the number of consoles that can be sold in the country. Like there's a hard limit. You can sell, and I forgot what.
We talked about how Japan was getting Nintendo games. It was through Nvidia. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they probably won't even get any Switches over there. Interesting.
Right, so, it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, I think the people that are mostly upset about this are the Western audience. It's just like, censorship. They and people don't like that over here, but over in China, that's just the norm. They're gonna get to play a pretty awesome game. It just won't have neon lights with strippers in it. That's about it.
Right. Listen, if you're concerned about the Chinese censoring their games, be concerned about this. Chinese have social scores, so if your social score is low, they will come knocking at your door. Remember that Black Mirror episode with the girl? You pay for everything with likes.
Yeah.
They got that type of system going on over in China. So if you're upset about something in China, be upset about that. This is nothing.
Yeah.
To be quite honest.
I mean, it's actually good that they're actually getting to play this game. I mean, Rainbow Six Siege had a really, really rough launch. But they kept working on it, and that's one of the reasons why I champion Ubisoft so much, is because they stick with their IPs and they tailor them they turn them around. For Honor got a pretty.
We gotta play that.
We gotta get back on it. We gotta take our annual ass whipping.
Right. Gmox is saying that this new mode that they got in there is good, and it takes out the issue we had the most, where we were just getting gang banged by 4 dudes all the time.
Yeah.
People that do that apparently they lose in this mode. So I would definitely like.
We might have to get back on and tune in next time for some For Honor madness. I'm rusty as hell. I'm gonna have to get back on that.
I uninstalled it. I need to install.
Damn. You know what? I actually got it on PC. It was free on PC.
Yep, I got it.
So I got it on PC. I think I got it on PlayStation 4 as well.
I don't know.
I think it's free everywhere. They're just giving that thing away like it's candy.
It's possible. I don't know. I know on Xbox I have all the DLC packs.
Yeah. No, I didn't get the season pass, so no, I didn't have that.
I was super excited. Remember?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. But yeah, that was our quick hits. Let us know what you guys think on those 4 stories in the comment section below. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you have anything that you would like to relate to us, you can also hit us up on our social media. Links will be in the description. You can also see them at the bottom of the screen. Right underneath Bookie is where everything is located.